Welcome back to Shadow Watch, where America's quiet corners tick with secrets that don't unwind. Tonight, we're stepping into a dusty Texas town, all heat and hush, until a clock stops cold. Ever heard a tick that won't restart, frozen on a death? What if I told you that since 1925, an old clock in Marfa has sat stuck at 3:17, tied to a woman's last breath? This isn't just a ghost story. It's real. It's still, and it's waiting for us. It began in Marfa, Texas, a speck in the desert, 1925. Ella, a Jones, lived alone in a clapboard house. Widow, seamstress, sharp-eyed at 62. On June 12th, she was found dead. Heart stopped, no cause, just gone. At 3:17 a.m., her mantel clock, an old brass thing, stopped too. Hands locked, gears silent. The coroner shrugged, neighbors whispered. Ella's time froze, and that clock knew it. They wound it. Nothing. It stayed dead. By 1930, it was folklore. The house sold. New folks, the Hales, moved in. Day one, they heard it. A faint tick, then silence, always at night. The clock's hands never budged. 3:17, unyielding. Mrs. Hale saw her, Ella, in the parlor, pale, staring, gone by dawn. They left fast, clock untouched. Word spread. Marfa had a haunt, and that clock was her anchor. The Marfa Gazette ran it in 1940. Photo of the clock, hands stuck, captioned Ella's last tick. Locals said she'd cursed it, died angry, cheated by life, froze time to prove it. Others swore it mourned her, a relic of her breath. People came, stared. Some heard ticks, faint like echoes. The house stayed empty, but the clock held firm. 3:17, always. I dug into the archives, found Ella's ledger, 1925, scribbled tight. Last entry, June 11th. They'll see I'm not done. She'd fought with kin, land dispute, bitter words. No proof of foul play, but her death felt off. The clock stopped that night. Her mark, her stand. It's sat there since, gears cold, in that house. Jumped to 1980. A renter, Tom Lee, stayed a week. Heard ticks at 3:17 a.m. Saw her, Ella, by the clock, eyes sharp. He taped it, static, then a tick, loud, real. He left, said the house breathed her. Clock was her pulse. The recording's online. Search Marfa Clock 1980. Folks still visit. Ticks come and go, but the hands don't move. Now, it's April 2025, and I'm in Marfa, house creaking, clock on the mantel. 3:17, brass dull. Last week, a tourist caught it, ticks at 3:17 a.m. Faint, then gone. Videos shaky, real. I feel it tonight. Air's thick, still, watching. This isn't just a clock stuck in time. Something's in it, something hers, and it's not resting. Dim the lights, settle in, and stay with me. We're unwinding the clock that stopped in Texas, where Marfa hides a moment that won't tick forward, and a woman who won't leave. What froze it in 1925? Why's Ella still here? And what's that sound? Let's find out, together. We're inside Ella Mae's house now. Marfa's desert night pressing the walls, and that clock sits. 3:17, silent but alive. This isn't just a stopped gear. It's a heartbeat, stuck, calling out. Let's wind back to 980, when the clock stopped waiting and started whispering, and Texas dust got heavy with her. It was a dry July night when a tenant, Clara Dunn, moved in, heard the tales, laughed them off. At 3:17 a.m., it hit, a tick, loud, then still. Clock unchanged, hands locked. She checked, nothing moved, but saw her, Ella, by the mantel, pale, staring. Clara stayed up. Ticks came nightly, always 3:17, always stopped. She told folks, it's her time, she's here. They left the clock alone. She left the house spooked. Word got around, Marfa buzzed. In 95, a writer, Ben Tate, stayed to dig in, solo, recorder on. At 3:17, ticks rang, sharp, real, then a whisper. Not yet, faint, close. He saw her, Ella, in the parlor, eyes locked on the clock. His tapes raw. Ticks, voice, silence online as Marfa Whisper 995. Ben said it knew him. Followed his breath, stopped when he left. By 2000, it was a dare. A camper, Jill Reed, crashed there. Heard ticks at 3:17, saw Ella by the clock, dress swaying slight. She filmed, hands stuck, room dim, a shadow stretching long. Hers, but wrong. The ticks pulsed, whispered, stay now. She ran, left the tape, shaky, real. People saw it, Ella's shape, faint in the frame, say it's proof. The clock stayed, 3:17, unyielding. Here's the twist. In 2005, a historian, Dr. Mia Voss, studied it. Found a 1924 deed. Ella's kin sold her land cheap day before she died. Suspicious, but no proof. Her death too clean. Mia stayed, heard ticks, saw Ella, felt cold by the clock. Her notes say it's tied. Ella's anger, frozen at 3:17, holding something back. Fast forward to 2015. A YouTuber, Kyle Pax, live-streamed, grinned, let's wake her. And at 3:17, ticks hit. Loud, then soft. A voice, you're late. Clear, sharp. Ella stood there, pale, staring, clock glowing faint red. Feed cut, audio caught. Mine still in his ear. He stumbled out, said the ticks followed him home, faint in his walls. Comments swear they saw her move that time. In 2020, a renter, Anna Lee, lasted a month. Heard ticks nightly. Saw Ella by the clock. Closer each time. She filmed, 3:17, tick sharp, a whisper. Not done. Her mirror cracked. Spiderweb lines, no cause. She sent me the clip, raw, real, ticks echoing. The clock's not just stopped, it's waking, and Ella's not alone in there. Now I'm here, April 2025, in this house. Clock on the mantel, 3:17, air thick. The ticks start, faint, then loud, my mic buzzing. I see her, Ella, by the clock, eyes on me sharp. My recorder catches, you're here, soft, sure. Last week, a neighbor heard it, ticks at 3:17, louder now, sent me audio, clear, haunting. This isn't just a relic, Something's ticking with her, something old, and it's counting me in. Stay with me, we're facing it next. What's she holding, and why 317? Let's see, together. We're by the mantel now, Marfa's night pressing in, and that clock's at 317. Ticks echoing, air cold with Ella May. This isn't just a stopped clock, it's her, pulsing, pulling me closer. You feel that shiver, don't you? We're too deep to stop. Let's hit 2021, when the ticks turned to screams, and Texas time cracked open. It was a still November night when researcher Leah Grant stayed, heard the tales, brought gear, mics, thermal, grit. At 317, ticks hit, loud, sharp. Then a voice. "You're here!" Clear from the clock. Her thermal flared. Cold spot on the mantel, spreading fast. She saw Ella, pale, by the clock, eyes sharp. Then the room shook. Slight, real. Leah's mic caught. Not done. Layered, angry. The clock glowed, faint red, alive, and she swore it moved, hands twitching, then still. Leah's cam rolled. Ella gone, then back, closer, staring through her. The ticks surged, rattling walls, and shadows stretched, tall, vague, from the clock's base. She felt it, cold on her neck, like breath. Her gear fritzed. "Stay now," loud in her ears. She ran, left half her stuff, said the clock's not alone, something's in it, waking. Her footage leaked. Marfa 317. Views exploded. Skeptics howled. But those ticks are raw, real. In 2022, a tenant, Nate Cole, pushed it, stayed a week. At 317, ticks roared, clock glowing, Ella there, dress rippling. He filmed, hands stuck, room dim, a whisper, mine still. The floor creaked, soft, sinking, and shadows loomed, bending toward him. He dug under the mantel, found ash, old, fine. Then ticks screamed, shaking glass. He bolted, his mirror cracked overnight, no cause. His clips online. Ticks turned to hums, chilling. Here's the twist. It's not just her death. I dug up a 1925 coroner's note, buried deep. Ella's heart stopped, but her lungs had ash, trace, odd. No fire, no smoke, hushed up. Last year, a local tested the house, off record, found ash in the walls, too old to place. The clock's tied, Ella's last breath frozen, holding something darker. Last year, 24, a camper, Ray Dunn, heard it, ticks at 317. Loud, then chants, "Free me." Ella stood by the clock, closer, glowing faint red. He filmed, mantle shaking, air rippling, shadows stretching long. His lamp dimmed, cold hit, and the whisper grew, "You're late." He ran. His boots had ash, fresh, fine. He sent me the clip. Raw, real, ticks pulsing. The clock's not waiting, it's counting, and Ella's breaking through. Now, it's April 2025, and I'm here. 317 hits, ticks blast, my mic buzzing. Ella's by the clock, pale, sharp, staring me down. My recorder catches. Not yet, deep, close. The room trembles. Cracks spider up the mantel, red glow seeping out. Shadows rise, tall, jagged, circling, and my thermal spikes, cold from below, moving fast. The airlocks, ticks, turn to hums, and I feel it. Something's pushing, pulling me in. My light flickers and I'm stuck, too late to back out. The real gut punch? It's not frozen, it's trapped. Ella's breath stopped the clock, but something else stopped with her. Caught in that ash, that moment, clawing out. Every tick, every soul, it's breaking free. Leah, Ray, me. My voice shakes, recorder's hot, catches the hum, my gasp, maybe my last. Stay with me. This peak's a break and the crack's wide. What's in the clock? And who's next? Let's see if I survive. We're at the clock now, Marfa's silent screaming, and Ella's here, 3:17 glowing red, ticks shaking the room. The air's ash, shadows coil. This isn't a haunt, it's a break, and I'm in it. My hands tremble, the mantel cracks. Let's end this. Full tilt, no rewind. It's April 4th, 2025, right here now. The clock flares, red, pulsing. Cracks split wide, ash spilling out. My mic's howling. Ticks. Hours, deep, layered, rising fast. Ella stands, pale, eyes sharp. Shadows stretch, tall, eyeless from the mantel's glow. Flashes hit. Ella, 1925, choking ash. Leah, filming, grabbed, me, falling. The ticks roar, split my ears, and the floor caves. Black, red core flaring, alive. Ella whispers, "You're late." Close, cold. I stagger, ash grabs, fine, real, pulling me down. Shadows lunge, hands, not hers, gripping tight. My thermal's dead, but I feel it. Ice and heat dragging deep. The red light blinds, voices flood. Stay now. Loud in my skull. Faces glow, trapped, screaming, feeding it. The mantel collapses, wood to dust, and I'm slipping, fast, too fast. Here's the twist. It's not her clock, it's her cage. That 1925 ash? A trap. Ella's death sealed something in, froze it at 3:17. She didn't stop time, she locked it, and us, Leah, Nate, me, to crack it free. The room shakes, ash swirls, and I'm caught. My recorder burns. It's out, my yell, the hum. Shadows merge, huge, formless, alive, and the house groans, walls bending, dust raining. I claw, hit, beams. Cracks snap shut, just enough. I lunge free, lungs raw, gear singed, as ticks fade. Soft, then gone. The room's still, clock dark, ash settled, but the air's wrong, thick. A neighbor finds me, says my breath smells burnt, faint, real. My footage survives. Ticks, red glow, my scream, proof it's loose. The final gut punch, it's free. Last night, my motel clock stopped, 3:17, ticking faint. Ash dusted the floor, miles from Marfa. Ella's gone, but it's here, spreading, growing. I'm marked, or you are listening. The clock didn't freeze time, it unleashed it, and Texas is just the start. So, that's my stand in Marfa, folks. Hit that like if you felt the ticks, subscribe, Shadow Watch keeps ticking. Comment below. Would you wind that clock or run? Share this with your bravest crew. Let's see who sleeps tonight. Next time, we're chasing something colder, sharper, so stick around if you've got the nerve. And if you hear a tick, don't stay past 317.